I'm about to show you the state of my office area here, and we're not going to pass judgment, please. I have been doing a lot of decluttering and cleaning and organizing in my kitchen and in my living room, and now that I'm completely done with that, I am ready to move into my office area here, previously known as our homeschool room. Let me just give you a little before real quick, kind of walk you through what we're doing. So here's the room. We did get home from Lowe's a while ago because I had to go get paint. And my cat Piper, she kind of had, we used to keep her in here and with her litter box and all that. And so she got to where she was scratching on the carpet. I wanted to see if my husband can put one of these here to kind of hide that and cover that up. So we bought these at Lowe's. Luckily, they had some of the same flooring in Lowe's, so I was able to kind of test this color here. This one is actually called, what is this one? Golden Bronze? Yeah, I think that's what that said. It looks really good. And Elizabeth's room needs one too because her little cat is trying to do the same thing. So anyway, that's something that needs to get fixed in this room. We're actually also going to be trying to get new doors, but that'll have to come later. So this is why I need to get in here and get this room done. I've been kind of neglecting it. This is where I sit and do a lot of editing and different things. And then look at this, y'all. It is just hot mess express. And then I've got this new furniture piece, which is the piece that I bought to go over here. And then here's my treadmill. Some random things sitting around here that don't really need to be sitting around here like this. So what my main focus and what my main goal is at this moment, of course this whole room will probably be in one video, I don't know, we'll see. But the main thing I want to work on getting completed today, and this is what I'm telling myself because I really just don't want to do this today, but I know that I will thank myself after I do it, is I want to get this wall painted. So I need to get this stuff moved out of the way. I need to prep it with some painter's tape down on the floor because I'm going to paint the trim and everything the same color. I'll be painting it the heirloom white color that I love. It's the same color that I painted my kitchen cabinets because this room, for some reason, when we painted it, I did not realize until after it was done and natural sunlight was hitting it, it has almost a purple bluish gray color to it. I don't know if you can kind of tell, just maybe like on this wall too. It may not be showing up on camera. Let me turn the brightness down and maybe you can tell a little better. But yeah, it's just definitely not a color that I love. So I want to get this shelf down because I will be completely eliminating this shelf. So I need to get that shelf down, patch some holes, get the you know, walls all wiped down and everything ready to paint so that I can move this piece over there on that wall. Now, somebody said that's such a beautiful piece, don't put it on that wall, and I agree. And I tried to decide if I wanted to put this at the end of my hall, but the reason that I can't, for one, put it right here is because I would have nowhere else to put this. And so I thought about moving this whole piece here to over here. But when you look, I have that shelf up there that I will be leaving up there because it holds and stores things, and I love how that just kind of keeps things out of the way. So if I move this piece over there, I would not be able to put anything on top of it because it would just come right underneath that shelf. So if I put this over there, I can still put things on top of it. I thought about putting this at the end of our hall and moving this piece right here into that room. But again, I still want to be able to utilize the space that's on top of here for different things. So, I mean, and I've even thought about maybe putting my printer up here so that I could get rid of this little table over here. I don't know, I'm not really sure. But we're gonna play around with it. The rest of the room will get painted. So here's a little before. It gives you a little background of why I'm putting this beautiful piece right here over on this wall. So when you walk in, you really won't be able to see it unless you do kind of turn yourself this way, which I'll be able to see it because I'm in here every day. And so that's what matters. And I would love to put it at the end of my hall. But again, that piece that's at the end of our hall is a lot taller. And so it would come up to about right there, if not, and those brackets I think might actually be in the way. So this is actually the best as far as a fit goes and functional goes. This is the best piece to put over there. So let's get busy getting things down. Enough talking. Somebody told me I talk too much. So let's just get busy working on the project at hand, and I'll catch up with y'all here in just a little bit.
Alright. Want to put the espresso plate down today?
I would like for you to. I wonder if I need to take this top shelf down to paint, or if I can just paint around it. Is that being lazy if I just don't want to take that down? Because I'd hate to take it down and then us not be able to get our screws and studs again.
Well, it's going right back to the same holes, right?
So, yeah, it don't matter.
No, the holes still be there.
So it'll probably be easier to take it down than to paint
a whole
around
lot
it and then
easier.
just put them back. Okay.
Yeah, a whole lot easier painting that wall without them shells.
Okay, do you think you can come scoot this back or help me, because it don't have good wheels, and okay. Just back out of the way, just scoot it back some, just so I can work. Okay, there. Already about stretched up the floor trying to.
Oh, it's got a, you can tilt it more or less.
Yeah, like it's
Make it
so
lower,
far.
make it taller.
Oh, like when you're working out, like you can incline it and stuff. All right, will you help me move this? Okay, just help me move this over there out of the way. Oh, there's a block. A baby must have had that.
Or a cat.
Or a cat. And then just scoot this cabinet back. I can walk it back just so it's away, because I'm just working on this wall today. Oh, I didn't even realize that was just sitting on there, so I was fully prepared to have that take me a minute to get down.
You push hard on them when it starts jumping like that.
Yeah, I was wondering why it wouldn't come out.
Get as tight as straight an angle as you can.
Oh goodness, okay. Oh, I just popped. Well, so I don't have to get the step ladder. Can you just start pulling these down? Since we're...
Are you finna paint this wall today?
I'm gonna get it ready. I might start painting on this wall, yes.
Get this out of
We
here.
just gotta depend on, I don't know, I'm in, you know, I'm in the mood to get it.
Tomorrow?
Huh?
Aren't you keeping them two little boys tomorrow?
No, Monday.
Oh, Monday.
I want to do it. At least I want to do maybe this wall. I'm in the mood to get it done, but I don't want to do it. You know, I know that'll make sense, but like I want to get it done, but I just wish I could snap my fingers and it'd be done.
Don't work that way, Leroy.
I know. Okay, you're gonna have to do this one because I'm gonna tear something up. I can feel it.
Gavin, gonna be enough out of your way?
Oh yeah. Oh, you have that one screwed in. Well, I guess. Sorry. Okay, more prep work. Worst part about painting is the prep work, in my opinion. All right, and because I'm painting all the way down to the floor, I'm painting the baseboards the same color. I just want to not have to be real careful, so I'm gonna use some painter's tape. Takes a little bit of time to put down the painter's tape, but it is so worth it when you're trying to paint and get that job done.
Where is it?
It should be hanging on the back of the door.
Nope.
Oh, well, I don't know that. Okay, I had to go get my paint clothes on. But first, I'm gonna do this wood filler, especially in some of these bigger holes where that other shelf was. I put my screws back in the other holes just so I would know. Can y'all see? I put these other screws, I just set them back in the holes because, so for that top shelf, I just put the screws back in the holes right there, just so I would not fill those in on accident. But the holes where the other shelf was and many other nail holes need to be filled in. So I want to fill them in with this, let that dry, sand it down just a little bit, and then start painting. Let me show y'all just how dirty and how bad a shape this wall is in. I hope y'all can see it. Let me try. So, and this could probably just be cleaned, but there is just, these walls have been this color for, golly, I don't know. Y'all can't tell. It never shows up good on camera how rough something looks. That's why you just don't be believing all these social media pictures, because they lie in. But anyway, yeah, some of this is just scuffs. It's just been beat up. It's time for it to get painted. So I'm super excited that this is not going to look bluish, kind of purple. I don't even know what color to tell y'all this is because I don't have that paint can, but you can kind of see the difference in the trim up there. It's white. So from that trim there all the way down to the baseboards that I have at the bottom, I'm gonna paint it all the same color, just like I did in my master bedroom. Here's the paint that I use for everything pretty much now in my house. I even use this on my upper kitchen cabinets, and they have held up so well. I haven't even put a top coat on them. All I have to do is wipe them off. And it is this heirloom white color here, in case you haven't seen my kitchen makeover or anything. And I'll try to put the color up here where y'all can maybe do a screenshot and just see. I don't know if I move around there, maybe you can see it better right there. I kind of moved around a little bit for y'all, but I absolutely love this stuff. It holds up very well. So far we have painted my kitchen upper cabinets, Elizabeth's room, and my master bedroom with this color, and I love it. I plan on doing my whole house in this color. And the inspiration for this heirloom white color is, it came off a spray paint can lid because I was spray painting all of the things with this heirloom white, and I loved it. So I did it on my fireplace also. So yeah, that's the paint color that we're using. But first my husband went to get me a little spatula and some sandpaper. So we'll get that done, and then I'm at least gonna start trimming out and painting around all of the edges. After you get that done, I feel like the rest of the painting process just flies by. Okay, while I'm waiting on that stuff to dry so that I can kind of sand it a little bit, I can go ahead and be painting around a little bit of the, the top and the bottom where the trim and all is. So instead of just sitting around and waiting on that wood filler to dry, I am going to utilize my time wisely and start trimming out around some of the edges on the top and the bottom, because there isn't anything really that I patched on those. Here's that color that I have to wait on. So I just picked this up at Lowe's not too long ago, so it really Shouldn't need too much of a stir, but you can see how thick it is. It's supposed to have like good coverage. I mean, not supposed to, it does. I've used it many times. It has such good coverage. I love this stuff. So I'm going to get some put in one of my empty protein powder jugs here so I can hold that while I'm up on the little step ladder instead of having to hold this whole thing of paint. Let me see how I can get some of this in here without. I should have got one of those things where you can pour from the paint can and not get it everywhere. So I always pour from the back instead of the front. I'm getting my paintbrush out of here. I probably should already had that out. Kind of wipe off the edge there a little bit. What I'll end up doing is putting these paint brushes and paint rollers all in a baggie anyway, and putting them in my refrigerator outside so that in a few days when I get ready to paint, you know, another wall or the rest of the room, I don't have to worry about cleaning it tonight or going and buying new or anything like that. I can just pull those out and you just start using them just like that. So there's a tip for you there if you did not know that. When I first learned that, it became a game changer for painting for me because I hate cleaning paintbrushes. All right, so I'm just gonna start over here closest to, the door and just start around the bottom. And then I can get on the step ladder and kind of move myself up. So I'm trying to move positions. So, okay, I moved positions, so maybe that wouldn't be such a bad shadow for y'all. You could see a little better. So, yep, here we go. And I promise I'm not gonna film me painting the whole time, but I just wanna show y'all maybe the difference real quick of this color versus what I have, what's on here. You can probably already see the difference. It really shows you how blue or purple this color was. It's going to make a crazy, crazy difference for sure. So I'm super excited. So yeah, can y'all tell already? I can already tell that I'm gonna like it so much more in here. I don't know, I feel like it's so dark in here and I don't know. Find myself not wanting to be in here, so I need to cheer it up because I do have to spend a lot of time in here editing and a lot of back end things that need to be done for YouTube stuff. I do in this room, so I want it to be nice for me, you know. I want to be in here. So even the baseboards are already looking 1,000 times better. It's amazing what some paint can do, like seriously. And Piper also scratched this door up, so be touching up all the trim over here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just get to painting around the trim and the edges, and I'll bring y'all back when I kind of have some progress to show you. But yeah, definitely here's just, I don't know if you can see the baseboards this way versus right here, and then right here. I don't know if it'll need a second coat or not. If I put it on pretty thick on the roller, it might not, but you can definitely see the difference here. So let me back up so y'all can see it better. So yes, oh, I am so excited. I did not realize it was gonna be that big of a difference, but it definitely is. So let's go. Look at the difference so far, y'all. Can you see the difference? I'm so excited. Okay, so now it is in the evening time. I am sitting down to go through all of these bins that were on that top shelf that hold different things for me, like paint. One holds office supplies. One holds a lot of Cricut materials for my Cricut machine. So I don't really go through those because I'm keeping everything in there and it's pretty organized. But I just wanted to kind of end this video with showing y'all that sometimes if you don't feel like doing something, you just need to kind of push through. And I don't mean get in there and do something if you're ill or if you're sick, something like that. I just didn't want to do it. I just was not in the mood. I was kind of just tired, but it's not because I didn't feel good or anything. I just was unmotivated. But once I started working in this room, kind of taking things down, one thing kind of led to another, and I was able to get that wall finished that I wanted to get done, and it felt so good. But before I moved on to the wall behind my piano and the rest of the room, I wanted to clean these bins out so that that wall was complete, so that I could go ahead and put that shelf back up, and I could go ahead and put all of these bins back up there, all decluttered, cleaned, and organized. So I hope that this video does something for you. If it does nothing else, I hope it just kind of inspires you to just get up and do something that you've been putting off, because you will be so happy that you did it. Now, this video I know was kind of short and sweet, and we did not finish the project in today's video, but be sure and come back tomorrow. We are going to finish out this room. I'm going to show you what an amazing difference just a little bit of paint will do. We love y'all, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with a brand new video.